up in the northern part of Nigeria, one of the things I always wanted to do was to probably date a Muslim because it's a predominantly Muslim area. So I tried doing it one time, but I had a lot of pushback because everybody was like, you want to kill yourself, you want to make a papa cut your neck. How Christian want to date Muslim? Then it was kind of weird, but I didn't go ahead with it again because even our brother was not even going to have any of that. So I let that go. But right now, I find them interesting, kind of. You understand? I find them modest, I find them calm. And most men, I don't know about you guys, but me, I like those actually modest, the calm and easygoing person. So I really want to even know them if they are those kind of people. And then another thing that fascinates me about them is the fact that they will allow me to have other women. It's rarely we just see you hear a situation whereby a Muslim cheated. What do you mean by cheating? When you can have as four. Yeah, so it's quite nice. I want to know if they are really comfortable with that and how that works, how they are able to balance with each other like that. Enjoy. Come with me.
Hold up.
Not even a hug, but let's find out why.
But we don't have women. Yeah. Men
So,
don't have
but
women.
it's been long I saw you now. Can't I just hug you?
No, it doesn't matter.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just have our normal conversation.
Oh, Allah, Allah.
Yeah, thank you.
So I want to know now, since you guys are not even accepting hug. Have you been to any other part of Nigeria, like apart from the north?
Not really, actually.
Serious?
Not at all.
But you've had friends like that are from other parts and other religions.
Sure.
Like that,
Yes.
When you used to see your friends, like the female friends, when they are like dating or they are like in a relationship, do you feel like they are not dating right? How do you perceive them?
I mean, different people, different culture, religion, and stuff like that. So I understand what we perceive as being right might be different from what other people would see as being right. From our end, we don't indulge in those acts.
Indulge in what act? Hugging?
Like, yeah. Even down to the point of talking to
a man?
Yeah. Except on...
Are we committing sin like this? As I'm talking to you, are we committing like a sin?
I would say yes, because there's a condition or there's a reason, because you actually want to know more about us. So,
yeah.
Women are also allowed to, teach, work, and stuff like that. And you can't tell me they won't interact with the opposite gender.
So let's imagine like this is not like about the video or anything. Let's just imagine like me and you. Can't I just talk to you as a beautiful lady?
No.
I can't talk to you as a beautiful lady. Is it written in the Quran or like, is it like your own personal?
Actually, Islamically, you don't talk to
the ladies,
the opposite genders.
The opposite, is it like
men, basically?
Wow.
Men, yes, because from talk it leads to something else from there, So to prevent all those things,
I'm a good person now.
It doesn't matter. They show for face.
Have you been in a relationship with a non-Muslim before?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
What about like with a Muslim?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Are you open to a relationship if like maybe like Angel Gabriel calls you, or I don't know what they call it, Gabriel, you people? Jibril. What do you call him?
Angel Jibril.
Angel Jibril?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, what if Angel Jibril reach out to you and say, okay, date this non-Muslim? Are you open to that? It's not possible.
No. Islamically, a Muslim woman doesn't have anything to do with a non-Muslim.
Wow.
Yeah. So a Muslim man can actually marry a non-Muslim woman.
Or a Muslim woman.
But a Muslim woman can marry a non-Muslim man.
So that doesn't sound right to me now.
It does, actually. Yes.
What if you now, maybe like, let's say like maybe from your family school, maybe they pay your school fees.
Cut it. It still doesn't matter.
Seriously?
Yeah. Except you choose to convert.
Oh, that's what you take.
Yeah.
For me to convert to your religion.
Yes, for us to be able to get married.
But would I have to chop beating? Because I know like the Fulani people, like they chop, they got beat.
I think that's their culture. I don't know about Fulani. I don't know, but not Islamically right.
But then too, they are Islamic, they are Muslims. They
are Muslims, but they also have cultures.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people tend to mix them.
Yeah. So you mean like if I want to date you now, you have already cancelled it,
First of all, you have to convert, and after converting, you have to come to my house and meet my parents.
Before I can, you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, not marry.
Don't make it sound like boyfriend and girlfriend. Like in Islam, courtship is allowed under guidance of you guys don't have to like stay and have conversations.
Under guidance of somebody.
Yeah, I mean when two people are locked together, there are situations where a lot can go wrong. So you see, Islam is like trying to protect a lot of things from happening.
Seriously.
Yes, you can actually meet in an open place. It has to be open. If you're not meeting in an open place, I think there has to be another person with you guys, a third party.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, because you know when there's a third party, you guys don't say certain things, you guys don't do certain stuff. So
I don't know how this might sound, but if there's a third party, that means have you heard of the word threesome before?
are you kidding me? I don't know what you're talking about. When you think a Muslim guy wants to take a Muslim girl out, it really doesn't just happen like that. There are Islamic rules, there are like guidance to a lot of stuff.
So I can't take you as your boyfriend.
Stop making it sound like boyfriend. I know, like, don't get me wrong, you guys. I know, like, there's, you know, we know that they are boyfriend and girlfriend
let's
stuff.
as your husband to be. And me and you
as my husband to be, meaning that my parents know about you, right? And we are taking this serious. We are taking this thing to the next level. You get? So I can understand that one. But, you know, see, there are a lot of reasons. There are men that can actually just come to you and, you know, they're like, they want to actually play. So when you come to my house to see my parents, you know, that's like a bold step. You don't just...
So I can't date you without coming to see your parents?
My parents have to know of you.
Wow.
You get?
I didn't tell you. Me, normally, okay, sorry.
Man.
Hey, see, she said that man not the touch woman. But and I always used to touching anybody I'm talking to. I'm like, hey, what's up?
It's normal with you guys, but yeah, we don't do that.
But would that mean like for me touching you, does that mean like I disvirgin you or something?
No.
Well, it's just touching. Like,
it is not just touching. It is haram. It is prohibited.
It is haram.
Cut it.
Hey, God.
Thank you.
One thing I find very interesting about the Muslim folks is the fact that you guys rarely, or should I say just occasionally, rarely get into all these marital dramas in terms of divorces. I rarely see like a Muslim family getting divorced or things like that. And when they say men are scum, and Muslim men also scums.
I mean, men are scorpions. But, you know, I don't think anybody wants to make their divorce story public. That's not something you would actually want to let out. But it happens. It definitely,
really?
Yeah, it does.
But when you say men are scums, when they say men are scums, most times it's because of maybe a cheating man. Okay, sorry, I'm not supposed to touch. Maybe like a cheating man or something like that. But Muslim man, what does he really cheat? Does a Muslim man really cheat? He has 4 wives now.
I mean, you know, everybody has different definitions to a lot of stuff.
Of cheat.
I'm not really supporting cheat, but you know, what women see as cheating is basically when a man tries to like talk to somebody else or have something to do with a woman aside him being married. You know, but you know, as Muslims, we men are expected, you know, they always take that as it is halal for a man to get married to more than 1 wife. So you know, men are expected.
Halal. When you say halal, do you mean like it's
normal? Allowed, yeah, it is normal for a man to have 4 wives.
Yeah.
And
like
you know,
that.
women naturally, we are like jealous people and we want to protect our own. We don't want our husbands to like have something to do with somebody else.
Yeah.
And when you do something right, when you want to get married again to a different woman and you do it right, I think it has more, it gives this peace. Even if, you know, we can be cray-cray about it. My husband, why is he talking to somebody else? It's mine and it's mine alone. But this thing has been in existence even before we were born.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel like I can have you and have like 3 other women to myself?
I personally do not like it. I don't like that idea. But I've come to understand that, you know, with the population of women,
you need to help them out, man.
Don't make it sound that way. You are not helping. You know, with the population of women again, you find out that you have like, when you go to the hospital, you have like just 2 boys and 8 girls.
8 girls.
So who are we
to marry all of them? Come on, man.
So it is God saw that and said,
marry many wives.
Yes, I will not like it, but we just have to accept it that way.
See, if there's one reason why I'm thinking of maybe coming to you guys' side of things, it's probably just for that. I mean, you know the peace that you have, like nobody will accuse you of cheating. If they catch maybe my wife catch me,
no,
me and another woman,
there's cheating.
I will not quickly marry her.
Cheating.
Serious, there's
yes,
cheating.
Now how can you be married and still have something else to do with the woman?
It's not the woman is somebody I want to soon get married to.
Why not just get married to her and bring her home? Let me know my battle and fight.
Preparation.
No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Bring her home. Let me know that that's what I'm battling with. You know, face your battle and fight it. Unlike how men go out and start doing, you're a man. So
but 4 wives, man. You guys are lucky, man. Those men are lucky, man.
Lucky about what?
4 wives.
What's there to be lucky?
You know what it is to have four wives available? That would
I feel like
Shakara,
pushing you inside this water.
Please. I don't like
So
waters.
you even you see why I say men are scorpions?
We are not scorpions. That's why you have this year that Muslim man is come. Because he has 4 options.
No, you're not hearing
Is
that
it?
because you're not here.
Yeah. They has comes.
Yes. I mean, when it comes to
Looks.
yeah, first the religious aspect of it.
Religious aspect of the more spiritual religion.
Yeah, we are always guided by the Islamic values and stuff like that. So before we do something, we need to it has to align. You get.
Yeah.
They are sweet people.
So that's what's good about them.
There's literally everything good about Muslim men.
Wow.
Even if they are scorpions.
And if they're good, how can they be men? How can they be good and still be scorpions?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh boy.
But they are what they are.
Would you rather date a Muslim guy or a Christian guy or another religion, not necessarily Christian?
A Muslim woman is supposed to marry a Muslim man.
I don't like when people say supposed to. Those are words that they told us.
Who told us?
What if you came to this world as a Christian? You don't know now.
But I am a Muslim.
And so you must marry a Muslim woman.
I must marry a Muslim man.
So what of me now? In my dream, they told me I was destined to marry a Muslim woman.
Who told you?
Hazam. What did you call Eje Gabriel again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eje Jubril told me that from 10 years old, in fact, I've known this girl from when I was like 10 years or 11 years. She was the first person I saw her. I said, God, are we made this beautiful? And then I discovered she was a Muslim and it never worked out. And now I'm going to die single all my life.
Men. Women don't get deceived.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm telling you, but
God kill you.
On the day
coming from somebody that wants to get married to 4 wives, if he converts to a Muslim, are you
are the first one now. You don't have to cover the rest.
I'll jump.
No, I beg. When women become desperate, let me not use the word desperate, or when the ones who track the opposite gender, they have the ways they do it. Like in other religions, see maybe like in the Christendom, you see the girl going to church more to wear that tight, beautiful looking clothes and go to church. Probably she will join choir and be singing so that she will have more.
That's too serious.
Guys, how do you guys set trap for your men? Like when you like a particular guy as a Muslim girl, what will you be doing so that guy will notice you?
I don't really know, but you have to do what you have to do.
Let's say like, what's your favorite Muslim name for male?
Male?
If you have a male son, what would you name it?
I don't even know.
Jubril. Mubarak. All Mubarak are stubborn. All the Mubarak that know this one are stubborn. But let's say I'm Mubarak now.
Hey man.
I say God.
Thank you.
Let's say I'm Mubarak now, for instance. Now, how would you get me if you really like Mubarak? And maybe Mubarak because he has the opportunity to have 4 wives. I
mean, you can, look for somebody to tell him you like him and stuff like that. Or you can actually meet somebody that knows him.
Tell him that you like him.
To know about this person. Everybody has something that they want in a woman. And if you don't have it, you need to find it.
That takes me to another question now. If people wear these clothes that we can't even see what's where I'm coming for, you understand? You guys cover up fully. How do the men, what do they get attracted to?
I mean, good things are meant to be uncovered.
They're supposed to be secured and covered.
Yes, now something good has to be covered, protected.
But that does not mean that you should not be showcased.
Showcased to who?
To potential buyers.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't have to see a lot. You feel like a man knows what he wants, and when he sees it, he's going for it.
Just like me, I know what I want. Voila. But she said I would need to convert to become a Muslim before I can make attempts. But I don't know, man.
It's not that hard.
It's hard.
It's not how
It's hard. Do you know what it means to pray 5 times a day?
How many minutes does it even take you to pray once in a day?
I prefer to pray once in a day.
Okay, Muslims should pray 5 times in a day.
5 times.
We even include tahajjud and other things on it. I mean, when you date a Muslim woman, we have this level of understanding. We are good at what's the word?
The bed or like, no, like, I want to understand. Like,
in the bed,
you say you're good at. That was the first thing that just came up to my brain.
We are calm, reserved.
Yeah,
we are just everything different. When it comes to like value, we're there. When it comes to like spiritually, we are leading.
All those things are good qualities, but are they enough to keep like him? You also need to
what
be
does
like
the man want?
Seductive,
That's in when you are married to the man now. Yes, that's allowed between you and your husband. I mean, you guys can go crazy and stuff like that.
That's allowed.
It's allowed. It's not your husband.
You guys can go crazy.
When you are married to him.
But you might not like this question, but I want to just know, like, when we are not married, can we go like BDSM kind of things?
I don't know what BDSM is.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. You see, we're on top waters. Subscribe to this page.
Don't go without subscribing.
Please.
We like see what we had to go through to bring this to life. So please.
I'm
do
sweating in
subscribe.
waters.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So as you can see, it's almost impossible for me to date a Muslim girl, especially as a non-Muslim. Firstly, it's even wrong to be talking to a Muslim girl, especially if you are not her brother, if you are not her father, if you are not her husband. Most times it's from their own. From what she told me, it's quite wrong also. Another reason is for me to date a Muslim girl, I think I will have to convert into Islam, and also it won't be easy. It won't just be an easy task also. So, but she also pointed out that there are a lot of benefits that come with dating a Muslim girl. Like they are modest, they are calm, they are quite easygoing, and they are quite disciplined. I won't lie also personally, apart from what she said, I see them and I feel that way also. So it is what it is. Maybe maybe I might convert, maybe I might not convert. You guys should watch out. But above all, make sure you press that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel to get more contents like this, where I get to explore other religions, other cultures, and just understand how they think and how they do their things. Subscribe. Ugly Skilly.